This blows me away. I can't tell you how much this would cost in Australia. It'd have to be in the millions a year. And these guys only want $50,000 a year for a 16 bedroom, huge big four-story hotel is right almost in the middle of Jimbaran on the flat, so you're on the highway but off the highway far enough that you're not going to get too much noise. And just look at this place, it's huge. Massive pool, enormous entertaining and conferencing areas, spacious massive rooms, fully furnished or mostly fully furnished, and it's $1,000 a week if you were to buy it for the next 12 months. Oh my god. I don't usually start many of my videos out of breath, but I'm going to start this one today. Fee has been asked to come over and have a look at this incredibly luxury, I guess you call it a house or a villa, over in Jimbaran. It's on the flats of Jimbaran. So the beach is, or the water is over there, and there's looking back to Jimbaran, and on that side you've got the harbour. I can see some water across through there, and over that side you've got the Kedonganan and the Jimbaran seafood area. And so you come over from Kuta and you keep going around the coast, and you end up in this beautiful part of Jimbaran. It's a bit of an older area, but there's some absolutely stunning places for rent here. Now listen, this place apparently, Phil will tell you more about it. I'll give you a quick rundown, because if I've had to walk up these bloody stairs, there's four stories, no elevators, so I'll just give you a heads up. But 16 rooms I believe it is, just the outside garden and pool area, and I'll take you down there in a minute when I've caught my breath. That's about 2 RR, that's about 200 square meters, so it's quite big. And the best way of describing it, this place is, it's sort of set up a little bit like a guest house or a big motel or hotel or something. The rooms seem to, I think they've all got en suites in them, and they're huge. The rooms are beautiful, and there's a lot of stone carvings and stonework, and some beautiful tile work. There she is. What do you reckon, honey? Can we buy a hotel? 16 bedroom with almost 2 hours for a pool and relax room, and with all the decent furniture inside all the room. It's got furniture, it's got drapes, it's got people. This, I don't know if this is like the owner's room. This is a bit like a suite, but the sweet spot is you've got to walk up 4 flights of stairs to get here. But it's huge, and there's so much you can do. The tiles and the treatment of this place. It needs a little bit of spit and polish, but yeah, really, they're in the middle of trying to do it up and slowly sort of bring it. Look, in Bali, everything needs to be constantly maintained because the environment's so harsh. But look at this. You've got your own bath upstairs here. You've got a beautiful view out over the rest of Jimbaran, and I'll take you downstairs. You could make this into a conference centre. You could make it into a massive house. It'll make a very interesting corporate office, multi-tiered sort of thing, couldn't it? There's so much you could do here. I don't know anything about the numbers. That's her job. Phil will tell you all about it. But my job is to grab this camera, catch my breath, go head back downstairs, and show you what we've found. Now, I don't know how they managed to find a photo of Muzz about 10 years ago, but there I am. Look, what a hot...
On your dream!
Yes. No, it's not me. I nearly tricked myself. Oh, well.
This is so massive. Imagine this is become your family to staying and also for office to run or something like that. You have a mansion.
Hello. Lovely. I'm just seeing episodes of the new version of Faulty Towers. Look out here, that's the pool down there. It's an absolute massive big yard area with a huge swimming pool. I haven't checked that one out yet, but it's in a really nice area.
Don't tell him to check in, because when you say that, he know the temperature of the water.
Yeah. Lovely. It's just nice fixtures. With what's here, a bit of a wipe down and a little bit of TLC. It's got air conditioning throughout. It seems to be complete and mostly sort of, yeah, almost ready to go. A few little bits and pieces where they've removed some appliances or whatnot, but it doesn't seem too much. This is the third floor. The fourth floor's just got I guess the owner or the general manager's bloody room or something. I'm not sure. The worst thing it doesn't have is an elevator, but it's huge. Honey, how much are they after for this place in Australian dollars roughly? Just now, this is on a medium or a short, medium, long-term lease.
For a year, 50,000
Australian dollars.
So if you divide 16 room with the plus, it's become $3,125.
Imagine that. Imagine.
For a year.
I'll pick any room at random. You could turn this into a beautiful semi-self-contained boarding house. You've got huge rooms, beautiful bathrooms. There's a little bit of difference between them, and okay, it needs a couple of curtains. And you've got a view, you've got windows, you've got AC units. You've got potential here. That's incredible. It would, look, you could make good money, hypothetically, if you were to rent this out for something like $5,000 a year per room.
Not need to put all the furniture, because all the furniture already, look at that.
Yeah, it's already ready to go.
Ready to go. Just you need to bring suitcase and then the bed cover.
So you might need some linen. You're definitely going to need some staff, a little bit of elbow grease, and yeah, wow, this is pretty incredible. And it's handy. It's right next to the bypass. So from here you can jump on a bridge. You can be in Sanua in a few minutes. You can be in Denpasar pretty quickly. You're only minutes away from the airport, and you got a 3-story, 3.5-story place that works out on average with a huge kitchen, huge dining room area, a huge pool, a yard, balconies, and it works out around about $5,000 per room per year. You rent it out, you're actually making money. There are still some opportunities here in Bali to invest and make good returns. And it's, as always, buyer beware. Make sure you know what you're buying into and get professional advice and get everything searched and checked out, and building services and stuff like that. But this is it's got
very
potential.
Good location, this one, because the immigration of Jimbaran is very near from here, and also you have very massive lunch room here. You call it.
Look, every floor's got this giant big foyer, which in itself that could be. It could be a classroom, it could be a conference room. You could turn this into almost anything you can imagine, with all the room in the world you can imagine. We're going to go downstairs and check out more. Half the time finding the right place in Bali can be a bit of a stressful time, because you've got to be here at the right time to find something. But the good thing about having someone like Fee, she's got lots and lots of people that talk to her about places they've got available, and we can put them online. You can have a look. We can do a personal walkthrough if you want. We can get independent people to come and assess the property. We can get builders or engineers to come out and report back on the stability or on the worthiness of the structure. The whole thing about V's business is protecting you and making sure that you're actually making a worthwhile investment, protecting your dreams. And if your dream is to own a conference centre or a hotel, a resort, or a very upmarket homestay, you could find yourself living right here. Crazy. Fee's just come up with the best alternative. So all you FIFOs, all you guys in West Australia working in the mines, if you've got a company that runs fly in, fly out staff and you want to do something, if you were to buy this or rent this and have your staff come over here instead of sending them back to Perth all the time, geez, what's it work out? $100 a week for people to stay here. That's if you've already bought it up front. The numbers just don't seem to make sense, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, and all I'm doing is just having a bit of a walk through this place and just check it out, see what it says. It looks pretty good though. All right, let's go downstairs. I think my wife has found probably one of the best buys in Bali. This place is actually for sale or long-term or medium-term lease. It's actually a whole hotel. Now, this is way more than most people would ever use, but you can rent a beautiful luxury apartment in Bali for 20 or 30, sometimes $40,000 a year. Now, I'm not gonna, sorry, my Learjet, I'd have to sell at least one of my jets to be able to afford that. But for 50,000 bucks a year, you could have a 4-story, 16 luxury bedroom resort with your own swimming pool, with a massive outdoor area, and you won't believe this place. It's unbelievable. So we're in where am I? I'm in Jimbaran, and the place is it's empty at the moment. They are doing some routine maintenance and keeping an eye on it, but oh my god, I can't believe it. For less than the cost of 2 luxury villas, you could have a 4-story incredible one. Here's the downstairs group kitchen, and it could be a reception desk as well. This is bare bones. You can do anything you want with it, but it does come with furniture, and it's almost ready to run. So you've got a beautiful big reception area. You've got waiting rooms and lounges, dining rooms. You've got facilities for staff as well. There's a laundry room to the side there. You've got some bedrooms down here with en suites and bathrooms and stuff in there for people that don't like the stairs. There are stairs. There is no elevator that I've found, but it doesn't smell musty at all. It smells beautiful and airy, and the place is just massive. Massive big bedrooms. You've got nice private grounds out the front there. There's a couple of little ponds out there. Nice bathrooms inside. Let's turn the lights on. There we go. Hot and cold water. Good finishings as well. It's like not a lot has to be spent to really bring it up to be shiny. Another little dining area here. That's the bar, is it? That's where he's going to sit. A little sort of front foyer area here. Some parking. And you're only metres away from the beach. Sorry, you're not too far from the beach. You're about 10 minutes away. You're right near the surfing capital of Bali, down in Uluwatu. But we're down on the flats. We're on the highway, so we're not in the congested sort of chaotic area. We're far enough away from Legian and from Kuta that you don't have any of the congestion and the problems that tend to come with the older part of town. You're in more of a historical sort of part of town. But look at this behind me. Look at the size of this place. It's just massive. And friends of V has turned around and said, listen, if you can find someone who is looking to rent it or wants to even buy it, we'd love to talk to them. Look at this. So I've decided if I sell the helicopter, I can afford to buy this. She loves that helicopter. Oh, there we go. Back in through the front door. The helicopter. We're going to sell the helicopter. We're going to pick this up with our spare change.
The land is around 10 acre. 10 acre is mean 1,000
yeah,
1,000
square
meters square. Yeah. For what is it? For level.
Yeah, 4 stories.
And you have a barbecue place, parking on the side there.
And also on the front.
And then in
well.
front also can do here.
Good security.
And yeah, and also you can having the pool table.
Yeah, oh, you got tons
barbecue,
of absolutely tons of room.
Laundry, big kitchen area.
Here's the pool table.
Perfect.
We could host seafood feast here. You've got a beautiful big reception area. You've got a kitchen here. I tell you what, you'd hardly use a kitchen because there's so many restaurants. This is like one of the best areas in Bali for takeaway or for sit-down dining food, and also for local food as well. You can walk out the door, and within a couple of 100 metres, you'd find half a dozen warungs that'll sell you some beautiful nasi goreng, or some chap chai, some veggies, and some chicken and whatnot. Yeah.
The company is good running this one for making as a fee for people who staying and go like that.
What is it? Yeah, not like a guest house.
Like a home,
yeah,
guest house or homestay.
Yeah.
For the Western. And because the massive room you get and with the full facility, interior and furniture is very excellent. Yeah.
So there you go. You've heard it straight from Fee. If you're interested, even just to come over and have a look, or you want to know more about this and other properties, all you have to do is jump on the website here, send Fee a message. She's on Facebook. Her new dub is just about finished. We're just in the last throes of that. And it's interesting that some of the, look, they're not all 2-bedroom villas with a swimming pool and a tiny kitchen. Some of them are just overwhelming. And honey, do you realise there's places, what our friend was paying for the villa they used to stay in the Seminyak was $4,000 a year less than this whole place.
Yeah.
So
The small, but they're having a small.
this is just, but he paid like $46,000 or $48,000 a year for that place that he had. It was 1.5 stories, a story with a loft, and it was a big pool. It was a lovely house. It was in a beautiful area, but for an extra $4,000 a year, he could have had a 16-bedroom place, had all his mates over. You just can't complain. Unbelievable. So there we go. If you're thinking about moving to Bali and you've got a lot of friends or you've got a massive family,
Bali Dreams Consulting.
that's the one. Bali Dreams Consulting is the only place to go. Now, not only can we help you with purchasing, leasing, or the contracts, we also help you with the communications, because contracts in Indonesia are all written in Bahasa, and if you don't understand Bahasa, it's going to be pretty tough for you to know what you're signing. So we're here to make sure that you're not signing your life away with something you're not aware of. Most importantly, we can help with the visas. We can help you even set up a business, so legally you can buy this in the name of a company and maintain it as a proper business. Sky's the limit. Bali Dreams Consulting, and thanks for coming along. Thanks, Fee, for showing us, and the guys for looking after this. Just a nice day to come out for a bit of a ride. I tell you what, I wish the bar was open, because that pool's looking pretty inviting. Oh, honey, see you later.
Hi.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
Can we go for a swim?
So if you know who running the company, mining or something, who can manage this property, please give me detailed contact, or just give my contact to them so they can, what you call this one, honey?
Rent?
Yeah, rent this property, because this is very, very good opportunity for you to running the business here.
Only minutes away from the airport. So if you were like FIFOs, fly in, fly out, company, or you've got a lot of staff coming in and out, and you want to base yourself somewhere, not only have you got conference rooms or entertainment facilities and enough room for a large old school snooker table, but you've got all those bedrooms, and you've got the massive big outdoor pool and everything as well. So never a dull moment here in Bali. Bali Dreams Consulting, what's it called?
Bali Dreams Consulting.
And Fee will look after you like a charm and make sure she finds your Bali Dreams a place to call home. See you guys.